let's say that there's a quote in one of her poems, or in this poem, where instead of saying oppressors, right, she says, say you can find somewhere in a poetry, and sometimes you have to scan through and find appropriate words that could replace something you already said. But say somewhere in a poem was a word, and it can be figurative, it doesn't have to be a direct replacement here. But instead of saying her patriarchal oppressors, say it's her patriarchal captors. Maybe captors was a word you can find somewhere in a poem. Then we would replace oppressors, which you wanted to say, with captors because it's similar enough, and it's actually better that it's figurative. It adds some flair to this piece. And you replace it with what Plath said. Now, Plath didn't actually say captors, as far as I know. I haven't looked at this particular poem before doing this one. But basically, if you can embed a quote like that, we're not using captors as an example of a technique. Again, we're analyzing I am a lantern here. This is an extended analysis of it into the second sentence, but we are embedding a quote here, and we would try and do it one or two more times perhaps in this sentence. The more you can do that, the more impressed the marker is going to be, because you're actually showing that deeper engagement with the text, with the language of the text, but you're not doing it in a way where it's actually overriding your argument and your language. Like, this is 99% your words, but if you can kind of pepper in these quotes from the text to supplement your explanation of a prior quotation, then you're well and truly on the right path to constructing a sophisticated response that has flair and nuance and demonstrates that deeper engagement with the text.